Title: To Get Out of Mud. To Toastmaster Uma, to get out of mud, to get out of mud, Toastmaster Uma. Over to you, Toastmaster Uma.
Sometimes in our life journey, we might stuck in front of a fork road. Do I have to go on the left? Do I have to go on the right? Or should I proceed in the middle? Sometimes we might end in an off-road, confused. Am I going in the right direction? How can I move further? How can I make sure that I'm reaching my goal? I'm going in the right path. How we wish we have a GPS, we have a Google Maps in our life that time. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, that GPS and that Google Maps is nothing but the mentors of our life. Let me tell you a small story. Once there was a big forest with full of beautiful trees, luscious grasses, flowing river and all. A cow from the nearby village came into the forest and started eating the grass over there. A tiger in the forest saw the cow and decided to eat the cow for lunch on that day. It slowly crept behind the grass and was about to pounce on the cow. The cow saw the tiger. It started running immediately. It wanted to save its own life, started running through the grasses, trees, and everywhere, and suddenly saw a small river flowing and jumped into the river. The river was not too deep, it was shallow, and so its leg got stuck in the mud. The tiger, seeing that, laughed in happiness, thinking that its lunch is fixed, also jumped in the river. But to the tiger's surprise, its leg also got stuck in the mud, and both of them were not able to move. Now the cow started laughing. The tiger looked at the cow with a confused face and asked, "Why are you laughing?" The cow said, "Do you know how to get out of this mud?" The tiger replied, "No, I don't." The cow said, "I too don't know get out of this mud. But you see, I have a master who will come and look for me at the evening once the sun is set. And if he cannot find me, he will look for me overall. And once he find me, he will make sure that I'm getting out of this mud and we will go back home happily." As the cow said, the master came into the forest after the sunset looking for its cow. He found the cow. He helped the cow to get out of the mud, took the cow back his home happily. The master and the cow were not able to save the tiger. For one, it didn't allow them near it. Second, the master knows if we take the tiger out of the mud, it will eat them. That master is our mentor, and that mud is the place where we are stuck in our life's journey, doesn't know how to proceed. And that is how mentors help in our life to move forward. A mentor is someone with whom you can develop a long-term relationship that is centered around developing our own growth and development. A mentor does not just on a day-to-day basis or a hour-on-hour basis, but he will work along with you throughout to help you to make decisions, offer support, wisdom, and teaching over time. Between a mentor and a mentee, they have an understanding, agreement, commitment, experience, opportunity, and an open-minded relationship. I just want to share some of the mentors I had in my life. At the age of 10, when my grandfather told me a beautiful life lesson saying, "You will always see the lightning first, and then you hear the thunder. Same way, you always see a person first, and then you will hear him. So never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a person by seeing him or her. Talk to them, interact with them, and then come to a conclusion." That was a beautiful life lesson from my first mentor, my grandfather. When I finished my 10th standard, And when I entered my 11th standard, I didn't have big ambitions in life, just to get a degree and settle in life. That's all. But my tuition master, Mr. Loganathan, my physics teacher, who guided me and advised me to think big, widen your horizon, think more. You are capable. Why you are just thinking about a degree? Think more, and encourage me to write the entrance exam, acquire an engineering seat. He is one of the important mentor in my life. And when I completed my engineering, and when my Orthodox family doesn't want me to go anywhere else but join as a lecturer in the same college where I studied, my head of the department, Mr. Sharavanan, who encouraged me, saying that break your barriers, go out, find your destiny. He encouraged me to take a job in Wipro in Bangalore, which helped me to shape me what I am now. He is one of the important mentors in my life. These mentors supported me, cheered me, provided me feedback, advice, helped me to define myself and reach my goals. The mentors, they stood at the back of me, pushed me front towards my goal. And when I don't know how to proceed, came in front of me, took my hand, guided me towards the goal, and sometimes stood next to me and provided me an emotional support to move towards my goal. Always cherish the mentors in your life, because it is not only a gratitude towards them, but also it is a journey for you to become a mentor to someone else in your life. Apart from that, I just want to thank the mentors in Toastmasters, the very first mentors, Toastmaster Satya Agila, Toastmaster Sridevi Srinivasan, and my current mentor, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, who are all shaping my leadership and communication skills, not only as a Toastmasters, but also as a person. This is a moment for me to thank them. So please cherish your mentors, thank your mentors. It will be a beautiful journey for you to become a mentor in future. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma. You give
Toastmaster, thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Uma, what a beautiful narration of the story mentioning your gratefulness to your mentors. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was very perfect. There are a couple of things which I loved throughout your speech as an audience. Moving to the positives, like your speech was original, engaging, and you fulfilled the objective, how Toastmasters envisions the mentoring. That was very clear, so kudos to you for that. Number two, the transitions were very smooth and the pauses you gave were on point, especially when, as a speaker, when you are talking, giving time, giving space for the audience to grasp the content or to digest the content is very essential. You just excelled on it, Uma. I loved it throughout. So very big, good, like appreciation for you on that. And number three, your opening and your conclusion both were very effective. You hooked the audience from the beginning to stay in your story, because you initially started off with a question and then moved on to a story, and then you pull in all your mentors like your grandfather to Loganathan, Saravanan, and your Toastmasters Satya, Sridevi, and Satish Menon concluded with that. So that was a bang on thing, and you cleverly played on the call to action part when it comes to conclusion. You said cherish your mentors, be thankful to your mentors. I love that part. So all those three were which those are the part which I liked it so much. Moving on to the areas of improvement, as an audience, I felt you had such a very great speech and the narration. It would have elevated even more when you have delivered, when you would have delivered the speech in a standing position, is what I personally felt. Because when you say, especially the cow and the tiger stuck in the mud, so we were able to visualize it in the imaginary way but not in the realistic way, so there was a gap which I felt. And number two, your hand gestures were same most of the time, like this. You could have mentioned this, like the cow and the tiger were stuck in the mud on the same time. And all of a sudden, the cow started laughing. That kind of hand gestures and the facial expression could have done even more a better job. Varying, a little bit of varying could have done a better job is what I felt. But overall, your speech was well presented, well structured, and with a clear articulation what you wanted to convey to the audience. So enhancing your delivery with a little bit of hand gestures and the facial expressions along with the standing position will take you to greater heights, and I am pretty sure you will shine out better. And I am very honored to do this evaluation, and I'm sure your evaluators, all the evaluators, including the Toastmaster evaluator, current evaluator DTM Satish Menu, would be very proud of you. So thank you very much for that wonderful speech. All the best.